Hey people, this is XIII and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIII. In the last part, we started the game, and we got Saz and Lightning in our party. We're Lightning right now. We can only control Lightning at the moment. Later on, we'll be able to control multiple party members, but right now, since Lightning is, you know, for all intents and purposes, the main character, it starts you out with her. Anyway, enemy encounters. Yes, pretty much. You run up to an enemy, you start a battle. It's kind of like the old school-ish games like Chrono Trigger and Earthbound, where you just run up to the enemy and you'll start a battle. A lot of other games do this too, like Eternal Sonata, The Last Remnant. You know, a lot of games do it. It's pretty simple. You just run up to the enemy and you start your own segment of battles. There's a little bit of tactic to this in this game. If you approach it from behind and they don't notice you, then you can get a preemptive strike. And that'll be more important once we learn about staggering, which will be soon. What is? Oh, that? I don't know.
Army leaving its toys out now?
Maybe. It's a big blue thing that summons monsters. So, interesting. Anyway, if we go over here, we can jump over this big heap of mess. Oh yeah, Saz, I am. Hey now. Hey, I'm not going anywhere. Alright, here's the next battle. I'm gonna cut these out soon, just because, they start to get a little repetitive after a while. But you know, I will show. I'm going to show a lot of battles. Like any new enemy or any interesting battle, I will show. I'm just going to make it so it's not always extremely repetitive. But you know, it shouldn't be. The game does start you out. Oh, I didn't explain this. Okay. I should have done that last time. The target time. It says, you know, target time is 19 seconds. That means that, you know, you should aim for beating the battle at 19 seconds. If you do beat it at 19 seconds, as the target time says, you will get 3 stars. The initiative bonus, since it's a normal battle, we get, you know, ×1, it's normal. And for the battle duration, we did it in 11 seconds, so we get 5 stars, and we get 526 points per second. And so that's our score. The score is really not that important, it's more the star rating, which is connected to the score, but it's better to pay attention to the star rating. Later on, when we get to the side quests and missions, it's going to be important that we do 5-star them. Right now, it's not as important, and even then, you know, you can always redo them if you don't 5-star. But it's really good if you do. Alright, I'm going to show this battle, actually, because I can show off Blitz here. Yeah, if we go here, Blitz, and we just attacked both of them at the same time. One thing you can do, if you, in the menu, if you go down to abilities and then press side, you can repeat what you last did. That's really useful, actually. I do that quite a lot, especially in around midway through the game. I'm going to be doing that a lot, because there are enemies that are weak to the same stuff, and it's a lot better to just, you know, instead of retyping everything, just to say repeat. It's really nice. I like it. Anyway, let's continue on and see what's going on over here. Nice fire. I kind of like the fire animation. Yeah, it is a war zone. Whoa! Yeah, it's pretty insane. Oh my god! Yeah, there's one thing I like. It's really atmospheric. You know, even if it is linear, it's atmospheric. I really love it. I know, Saz. I sympathize with you. I understand. We have another potion. Hey, not bad. Whoa, yeah. See, look at that. Explosions right before you're about to get there. That's really cool.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Oh, we can do it.
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell without the brimstone.
Lightning's a trained soldier.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. Because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
And Lightning's fine. Anyway, oh, hi, Saz. His hair.
We, gotta fight again, huh?
Yeah, it looks like we do. I'm going to show this too because it has the new enemy, the dogs. I don't think we've fought them yet, and they're interesting. They take a little bit longer to kill. I don't know why it wants us to blitz. You know what? Fine. See, the AI is not always perfect. I want to attack the warden first, so that way I can get him out of the way. Now we can just attack. Since if the enemies are really close together, it's gonna more than likely suggest blitzing. I right now prefer just attacking. And if you saw, if you see the corner, the Pantheron where his name is, the orange bar is filling up, that's the stagger bar. And I'm going to explain more on that later. Right now, don't worry about it too much. Just know that every time you attack, it fills up a bit, and then you stagger it. And then you can do a little bit extra damage. That's pretty much how it works right now. It's really simple. I'll show it a little bit more later, but we can get a chipped fang. Nice. Anyway, if you go up here, you have another, I think it's more potions, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 2 more potions. Okay. Excuse me, Saz.
Pushing now.
Well, I gotta push. You're in the way. You know? I'm gonna skip that save point. Yeah, I skip a lot of save points when they're not always worth it. Here, we'll show this too. Because it has the next new enemy, the floating people. The floating people. Yeah, let's just kill these. Oh, the Psychom Enforcers. I think these are a bit new too, because they seem a bit... No, I think we might have fought them before. There's a lot of them look similar because they're all soldiers. But here we have the Psychom Aerial Recon, which is pretty much like it. The others, except a bit stronger. It's really tough to stagger. You're probably going to kill it before you stagger it. If you look in the orange bar, isn't filling up very fast every time we attack. But we have it killed anyway. We'll see a lot of these guys later on too, and they're going to be much stronger. There we go. Okay, so, where's the stairs here? Yeah, okay, if you go up these stairs, you could just jump through that, but you might miss this. You can get your first accessory right here. You get an iron bangle, and I'm going to actually equip that on Lightning right now. Oh, I love the animation when you go into her menu. It's so nice. And that increases her HP by 50, which is really nice this early in the game. Later on, you know, you'll be able to upgrade that into much stronger accessories, but I'm not going to be getting into upgrading until much later on in the game. I'm trying to like I'm trying to pace out the game, so that way I introduce its features kind of at a at a certain pace, so that way I don't overwhelm you, because it is a bit complex if you just throw yourself into it. Okay, I'm back. I got one more potion from that fight. That's it. So, you know, it's nice. Let's continue on, see what's going on here.
Preemptive strike.
Oh, nice.
Rebels. So
Yeah, that's all you think. You're such a soldier. Rebels. Rebels. All right, and here it talks about item usage. Geez, it explains things slower to you than I do. You know how to use a potion. That's the only item we have right now. Yeah, later on we'll have Phoenix Downs, which will be able to revive a fallen party member. But it's kind of special, Phoenix Downs, because if you, the leader, die, it's game over. But if another party, if Lightning dies, it would be game over. But if Saz died, I could bring him back with a Phoenix Down. So it's a little bit tricky how they pull that off. They've changed that for Final Fantasy XIII too. Now both party members have to die, which is kind of nice. But at the same time, I like the little bit of extra difficulty that they add with only the main party member dying. Whoa.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, she's being all epic again. Hey, don't do that. You're ruining the epicness, Saz. Oh, now it doesn't work. You screwed it up.
Hey, that might get us across. Right there. Right?
Looks that way.
Alright, well, plan B. You know, now that the road is gone, you have to find another road. Anyway, yeah, that's, it's not too bad. Let's continue on now. One thing I always found interesting, that if you're controlling anybody in FF13, once you stop, you can never see their shoes, because it zooms into their, like, torso area. I always found that kind of weird. Alright, I'm going to show this battle, because this is the first battle that you might have a little trouble and might need to actually use a potion. And it also shows a bit more staggering, because the Pantherons are pretty easy to stagger. Because, every Blitz, see how much that does. Now is it like 101? It's like, yeah, see, look at that. And this stagger it. There we go. So now we can kill it really easily. Actually, Saz got it. Okay. But yeah, well, we have 3 dogs and 1 soldier. I'm going to take care of the soldier, because the soldier, even though he's really weak, he can stand back and do a lot of damage. Yeah, and see, we're starting to get low on HP, so I'm going to throw a potion. And the game is going to shower you with potions, like throughout the beginning of the game, so don't worry about using them. And even when it stops showering you with the potions, you can buy them for like 50 gil. They're really cheap. So, and I'm going to be buying them. I like, later on, I tend to buy like little. I tend to get orders of like 99 potions just because I use them so much like throughout the first half of the game. Anyway, there we go. Not too bad. It's 5 stars, and we got 2 more Wicked Fangs. That's components that you could either sell or upgrade. Here's a save point. Screw the save point. Usually I don't sell them just because there are certain components that you can that are only meant for selling, and I usually sell those. Like components like the chipped fang will be used later on in upgrading, which I'll show you when we get to that point in the game. Then I'll show you how to use those. But that's not going to be for a long time. I usually don't upgrade until like chapter 9 at the earliest. I really don't upgrade that much at all.
Deportees, are we? Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
That's a really cool line.
Time's up!
You never timed us. You're not supposed to say time's up without telling us that we have no time. Here it explains the attack chain. Again, the attack chain is a stagger bar. I'm going to skip the tutorial. I want to attack the enforcers first, because these are like, always take out the minions first. That's my rule whenever you're in a battle with minions. That's how I did it with Judge Geese. That's how you do it with Seymour. Always take out the minions. Alright. Okay, so now, it's going to... Now, we pretty much have to stagger this to win. I'm going to throw a potion because lightning's dying. But, see, like, the stagger bar, it depletes when you don't attack, so you have to make sure you keep attacking. We just staggered it, so now we're good. We can now pretty much kill him now. We don't do too much extra damage right now. Later on, it will be really... Like, later on, it can make the difference between dealing 1,000 damage and dealing maybe 50,000 damage. It's really significant. So it's really important that you master staggering. But, it helps you through it. It's not too complicated after a while. Okay, we got it. And 5 stars, yeah. It's really easy to get 5 stars this early on. I like that.
So, soldier. What's your angle? What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
What?
My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea.
What's the Foul Sea?
Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
Huh. One thing I really like about this game is it introduces you into the story really nicely. Especially the first time you play it. Like, it gives you little hints as to what things are, but it doesn't fully explain it. But then, it does at the same time. It's weird, but I like it.
Citizens, I would like to thank our brave false pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below.
The world below.
By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool, and they will too.
You got some pretty crazy hair,
Got
Yuge.
it?
Got it.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
It's so blue. Anyway, here we are at the Resistance front. This is pretty much the second. It's kind of the second half of Chapter 1. Basically, alright, this game has chapter systems where chapters 1 and 2 are pretty much like the prologue of the game, and chapter 3 is where the game kind of begins. So chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all pretty short. Well, wait, no, chapter 4 is a bit longer, but chapters 1, 2, and 3 are all really short because it kind of introduces you into the game. Anyway, this is Snow, and he is my least favorite character in the game. I don't hate him.
We didn't do anything wrong.
I know, you didn't, I know that. I don't hate Snow. He's alright, he's just not my favorite. I think he's really cliche in a sense, and that's why I don't like him as much. I mean, I know some people like him. I know he's H.C. Bailey's favorite character, but you know, I don't know. I like other characters more. You know, he's not as bad as everyone says, but at the same time, sometimes he is. But, you know, at least he's not as bad as Edge. I really don't like Edge in Final Fantasy IV, but you know, Snow's okay. You know, he's just kind of bleh to me, but. As a result, he's not going to be in our party a lot of the time. Only when mandatory, pretty much. But you know.
It's over.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to die. I'm gonna save you. Snow's cliche. He's a hero. He's gonna save you. Yeah, if you like walk close to people, you can talk to them. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here because we're running a bit high on time. And in the next part, we will continue on with Snow here. I'm gonna actually start another new save data. I'm doing it kind of like I did in Final Fantasy XII, where I had 2 different save datas at the same time, so that way I can reverse it in case, you know, there's always, because you never know, because there could be a recording error or something. Anyway, bye everybody. In the next part, we'll continue on. I'm going to stop the recording session here, though, because I don't want to record, like, too much, like, a few days before, you know, I even start, technically. So, yeah, bye everybody.